Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This article sickens to my stomach. You know, actress Alyssa Milano. And normally I don't talk about celebrities, but this article burns my bridges. You know, Alyssa Milano in the 80s did with Tony Danza, Who's the Boss? Remember that show? Well, she had the audacity to tell Tamika Mallory, who's a founder of the Women's March, to condemn Louis Farrakhan. Who is she? This article is coming from the Atlanta Blackstar. So it says, Alyssa Milano demands Tamika Mallory condemns Louis Farrakhan to get her support, and critics call her out as a fake ally. In my opinion, she's not an ally. She's a really straight up fake to me. So here we go. Actress and activist Alyssa Milano is refusing to speak at an upcoming Women's March event unless organizers Tamika D. Mallory and Linda Sorzar denounce the Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan for his alleged anti-Semitic remarks. Quote, at any time that there's any bigotry or any anti-Semitism in that respect, it needs to be called out and addressed, Milano told LGBT magazine, The Advocate, last week. I'm disappointed in the leadership of the Women's March that they haven't done it adequately. Mallory and Sorzar have been criticized for their links to Farrakhan in the past. Earlier this year, Mallory refused to be bullied into denouncing the Muslim leader and angered women's activists when she attended a Savior's Day speech by Farrakhan. Milano was among those who called Mallory out for turning a blind eye to the hate spoken about a group of people. Others called for her resignation. Wow. At the time, Mallory defended her attendance via Twitter. She stated in part, I'm a black woman and a mother, and while I do the hard work and learn along the way, I also won't accept abuse and attacks. She continued, I won't stand for it because I don't deserve it. I risk my life every day so my black son and live freely and safely. Salazar also jumped to Mallory's defense amid the backlash, writing in a lengthy Facebook post in March, I won't sit back while a strong, bold, unapologetic, committed black woman who risks her life every day to speak truth to power and organize and mobilize movements is questioned, berated, and abused. We are not allowed to play double standards and hold us to standards that they would never hold themselves to, Sorzar continued. We can play the same game too, and we know how, but we choose to stay focused on the work ahead and the beloved communities we come from. Milano told The Advocate she noticed the lady's silence on Farrakhan's comments and would decline an offer to speak at next year's Women's March so long as they were involved. I would say no at this point, she said. Unfortunate that none of them have come forward against him at this point, or even given a really good reason why to support them. Her demands for Women's March organizers to condemn Farrakhan didn't blow over well with critics who accused Milano of being a fake ally for African American women. At Alyssa_Milano is now canceled in my book, one black woman wrote on Twitter. Louis Farrakhan holds no public office and isn't a rep of Democrats. I'm tired of white women putting up stipulations when it comes to supporting women of color. Yet another campaign hijacked white women who then want to make demands and be coddled with it. They need to know their foolery and fake support will no longer be wanted or tolerated, another critic chimed in. Either they want to listen and learn or continue to be what history has shown them to be, part of the problem. Either you're an ally or not, the woman replied. This picking and choosing struggles isn't needed. The next Women's March is scheduled for January 19, 2019 and will be called #Women'sWave. So there you have it. I want to say this because it's getting so tiresome. It's basically showing that Alyssa is telling Tamika Mallory, either you do this or I'm not speaking to the women's rally. First of all, you can't tell another woman what to do, especially if she's the organizer of this rally. And then, who are you? Did you come out, Alyssa Milano, and telling, and condemn this white supremacist of killing innocent Jews in the synagogue? No. But yet you want to condemn Louis Farrakhan and try to tell Tamika Mallory to condemn him too. Well, guess what? I'm glad she said no. I'm not condemning that. I'm glad. Because ain't no woman tell another woman what to do. And I'm glad Linda Sorzar, a Muslim sister, support what Tamika Mallory said. Because obviously, we're not going to allow anybody to tell us what to do and what to say. Now, the thing of it is that it's saddened that you telling everybody to condemn one person and not condemning something else. And if I were Tamika Mallory, if she said she don't want to speak, well, fine. We'll find someone else to, to replace her. That's not a problem. See, the problem with celebrity is that they think they can be coddled and be kissed over to get their support, and we don't need their support. Matter of fact, we don't even need their money. So I'm glad that Tamika Mallory stands up for herself, and I'm glad that Linda Sorzar also stands up for herself and support what Tamika's saying, because we definitely need to call it out. And you think because you're a white Italian woman, you can have the right to say what you want to say and think it's okay to say it and allow black people not to say anything about it? Who are you? I don't think so. And shout out to Tareen Rain. Shout out to and shout out to all the people that speak out against this. Because like I said, shout out to Lisa Cabrera and shout out to Tareen Rain for speaking about this issue. Because obviously Alyssa Milano can talk trash and force Tamika Mallory, which I'm glad she's going to turn down about it, that basically you telling Tamika Mallory, oh, condemn Farrakhan or I'm not going to speak, but yet you're not even say one word in condemning the white supremacists that killing innocent Jewish, killing in the synagogue in Pittsburgh last week. But yet we're going to kiss your ass for that? Oh, hell to the no. I'm sorry. We can't do that. And again, Tamika Mallory has a right to support anybody, and I'm not just Louis Farrakhan, but anybody that speaks up to black people in this country. So I would like to apply Tamika Mallory. I like to apply my Muslim sister Linda Sorzar for speaking out against this. And Alyssa Milano, if you feel that type of hatred, why don't you hate of the white supremacist groups that kill innocent Jew people at a synagogue instead of attacking Louis Farrakhan, in my opinion? And I'm glad, and if she doesn't want to speak to a women's march, fine, we don't need her. We don't need her or her money. And that's how I feel about it. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about this article, share this video, subscribe my YouTube channel, subscribe my reaction channel, and subscribe my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.